But for some reason, my colleague at ESPN, Miss Monica Mcnutt, couldn't figure that out. And took a conversation and did something she has never done before that absolutely shocked me that she did today, that I totally and emphatically disagreed with, although I do love her to death. And I appreciate the great work that she does for me on First Take on ESPN and the great work she does for ESPN overall. I love Monica Mcnutt.
Hey guys, so welcome back. Now, I don't know if many of you watch First Take like I do, but let's just say this morning things got just a tad bit heated between Stephen A. and Monica Mcnutt when they were talking about the situation between Caitlin Clark and Kennedy Carter that took place this past Saturday. Now, this is a clip, so it's not the full segment. The full segment was about 40 minutes long this morning, but this is a clip of what Stephen A. is just a little bit upset about. So I'm going to play the clip, and then I'll come back and tell you my thoughts.
But this is the first real disagreement we had. And since she brought it up on national television, I'm going to bring it up now. This is myself, along with her and Shannon Sharp from Club Shay Shay, getting into it on this very subject. Watch where Monica Mcnutt goes. Listen to this. Who talk about women's sports more than First Take?
Stephen A., respectfully, with your platform, you could have been doing this 3 years ago if you wanted to.
Wow.
All right, we got to go to you guys.
So did you
You know you're my guy, but
who does more than
Stephen A.,
us?
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Wow.
Don't do that. I'm talking to you about the
Oh, my
power that
Lord.
you have.
Okay.
I'm talking to you.
Okay.
It's,
Okay.
It's
All right,
it.
let's.
I got it.
You're my guy, but
I
I'm
got
talking
it.
to you.
Guys, I really appreciate
you my girl, but you've missed a lot of episodes of First Take. You missed a lot.
Stephen A.,
Guys.
3 years
I'll
ago,
leave
you
it
would
at
not
that.
talk about the
Go
W
ahead,
at this
Mom.
level. Don't do that. Come on now.
Guys.
Nobody was, Monica. You making Stephen A. point, Monica. Monica, you
gentlemen,
making
please
Stephen
let
A.
me
point.
do my job.
First of all,
Whew. Okay, did anybody else catch Molly's face when Monica said what she said? Molly was like, ooh, all right, this is about to go left, kind of, sort of. Now, I will say, I have to agree with Monica on this one. And I love Stephen A. Smith, but I feel like this morning, and not just this morning, but the past few weeks, ever since, their season started, WNBA season started, there's been a lot of talk about how the players should be grateful, about how they're hating, and it's kind of been, the consensus has been that it's been everyone. That's been the implication, that everyone is hating on Caitlin Clark, and Monica Mcnutt didn't like, or she didn't feel like, she didn't think that they should be putting all the players in one lump sum. And Stephen A. was saying that he wasn't trying to assassinate everyone's character, but that's the way it came across. It came across they were speaking for the entire WNBA as opposed to just one individual who did take the cheap shot against Caitlin Clark on Saturday. And I will say that up until Caitlin Clark came into WNBA, it was not being covered like this. I've been watching a lot of analyst sports shows for a while now, and I'm not saying no one, including First Take, has ever spoken about WNBA. Now, they have spoken about it here and there, but not to the magnitude of what's being discussed now, and that's because of Caitlin Clark. Now, she's generational talent. We all know this. But I think it's not fair to the women who have been there, putting in the long hours, grinding for years to bring more eyes to the sport of women's basketball. And now she's come in, and it just seems like it kind of just went to new heights almost overnight. Ticket sales have skyrocketed. Jersey sales for Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, that were sold out. They have larger crowds than they've ever had, specifically at Indiana Fever games. So I will say that there's definitely some truth to what Stephen A. is saying. I get that what he's saying. Women should be appreciative, or not, I want to say appreciative, but ride the wave. Because even if people have come to see Caitlin Clark, if you're playing in the game and you're talented as well, They can't close their eyes to you. They're going to see everyone on the court. So use the opportunity to move yourself, move your career, build your brand. I get it. But to Monica Mcnutt's point, it hasn't been covered as much as it is up until now. And for the ladies who have been there, who have been grinding, who have been putting in the work to try to bring the eyes to their sport, it can be a little bit off-putting, you know, and I think we're all just human. You know, we're all human, so let's just be honest with ourselves. If you've been playing the sport for years and you've been speaking up about getting more pay or getting a raise or whatever it is, and you haven't been able to get that, and all of a sudden someone steps foot who hasn't even stepped foot on the court yet at the time is getting, you know, all these different endorsements, all these different things. And again, she deserves it. She's more than talented. But it's like a slight to the ones who have been there. I don't think everyone is hating, to Monica Mcnutt's point. But I do feel like Kennedy Carter, there is some, I don't know, it seems some sort of underlying animosity. I gave her the benefit of the doubt at first. I said maybe, you know, she was upset because Caitlin Clark was talking smack in her ear, you know, she wanted to get her lick back. I can understand that. It's sports. You're going to talk shit. You're going to, you know, it happens. But when she tweeted that all she did was just shoot threes, you know, I'm like, that wasn't necessary, you know. Whether or not that's all she does, she also assists, you know, but the threes that she shoots, you know, I mean, she's broken almost every college record that there is. So she's shooting those threes at a high magnitude, whether or not you like it or you agree with it. But there is something to be said for the ladies, and I'm sure they're tired of hearing it, because honestly, I'm tired of hearing it. You know, everyone is not hating on Caitlin Clark. Everyone is not jealous or envious. There are some, absolutely, but it's not everyone. And no one wants to be grouped in with someone else who took a cheap shot, because it's not everyone. She's a rookie. They're going to get hazed. They're going to get knocked down. Her, Angel Reese, also, I spoke about this yesterday. She also, you know, took that hard foul, and, you know, old girl got, you know, the flagrant and also ejected behind it. But Caitlin Clark has to realize that maybe she should start fighting back. And I'm not saying fighting back like get into a fight on the court, but, you know, stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Show that you're not, you know, scared, so to speak. And maybe they will stop, you know, doing what they're doing, and they'll say, okay, then they might back off a little bit. I think right now they're testing her because, you know, she's coming in. She has all these records. She broke all these records, and they want to see what she's made of. You know, I get that Stephen A. Smith was upset about it, but Monica was right. There has not been a lot of chitter chatter about WNBA up until now. You know, the Undisputed was talking about it. You hear more about it on Get Up. You know, all these different shows, they did speak about it here and there, but not the way they're speaking about it now. And that's what Monica Mcnutt's point was. Stephen A. obviously didn't like what she had to say, but she was valid in saying so. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.